Whoops. Sorry about the dead air there for a second. I was getting the YouTube stream going. So I'm live on YouTube as well tonight. Let me get the Winamp music going. There we go. Actually, we're gonna skip that track. There we go. How is everybody? We're doing a different thing tonight. And because I'm streaming to YouTube as well, and thinking some of this footage will be used on a retro Alcove video, I'm not doing Star Citizen tonight, just so y'all know. So hopefully you'll stick around anyway. But yeah, we'll play Star Citizen next stream with Star Citizen as usual. Can you all hear me okay? This is the new mic, by the way. This is the one that was funded by the channel, by you all. You'll leave a lurk. Alright, Poutine. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. How's everyone's Saturday? I saw we got a subscription from Chimpo Jono. 21 months now. Thank you so much for 21 months. It should sound like the old mic. They're basically identical. I'm hoping it sounds good. Awesome. Alright, let me say hi to everybody who got in here. We had Turnabout was first. Congrats on being first. Robotic Tomato. Captain Nuz, Attack Cat, Best Mupwee. Best Mupwee won the giveaway last time. So congrats again on winning the Peregrine. Chimpo Jono with the sub. Welcome Chimpo Jono. Bone Salesman. Dr. Reanimator, Eerie Boss to Fledger and Ollie, Jorman Rucker, Poutine Barbecue, Trait Platt, welcome, and Town Scott. Happy Saturday to you too. I had so much fun last night. I went out with my best friend Beth. We had some drinks and had a really good time. Yeah, everyone be sure and get in that giveaway. I don't think I'll be drawing it tonight. I'll probably draw it during the next Star Citizen stream. So, I've been having lots of fun with my hair lately, doing the pigtail thing, and getting tons of compliments from women wherever I go. It's funny. Men just stare. Women compliment me. Hey there, Andy. Welcome. Also, Caden Blitz. Thank you for the follow. So I'm going to switch to my workbench view here in just a second, showing off the C-64s. The plan last time was I was going to go through... I have 3 Commodore 64s, and I have a particular project I want to do, and turn one of them into like a brighter, happier, fun C-64. Don't worry, I'm keeping 2 original, but one had a broken case anyway, so I decided to stick that. I'm going to stick one of them in a VIC-20 case, which is a white case, and then I have these keys. I've talked about this many times, but I'm going to do pink and white keys. I just have a custom one that I like. That's all for me. So we'll see how far we get on messing with that tonight. Because I have 3, I want to see which one's in the best working order. And last time we got to the point, after a bunch of distraction, to where I was about to pop the cases open on some and just make sure the insides looked okay before powering them up. Here, let me switch to the screen. Got some chill music going tonight on the playlist. Should have a top-down view here. Yep, so there's the two C-64s. And over here is the new brick. This is the safe power supply, because the old Commodore 64s, the power supplies over time get into a state where all of a sudden they're going to send like the wrong power level to the machine and they can literally destroy the machine. So we will not be using the original power supply. And I am having a drink. Since I'm also on YouTube, I will just say it's a beverage. Cheers, everybody. So this one we had taken all the screws out of last time. I literally just left it here on the bench because I was getting ready for the Vintage Computer Festival. And we were having a problem with it being kind of stuck on the back, like it's opening on the front like it should. But there's clips in the back that over time just get really well stuck there. So if I can't pop it without breaking it, I brought my hair dryer down here to heat up the back, because that's how you get in it if it's not letting go hopefully without breaking the plastic. Yeah, it's still not wanting to release. If I go much more, it's gonna snap. So should we fire up my hairdryer and see if I blow a fuse? Because that might happen. I have it on my chair here. By the way, Retro Alcove hoodies are now out on the shop, the merch store. If you need a hoodie or a 15-ounce coffee mug with the Retro Alcove logo. So this is my Not Doctor hair dryer, which is like a perfect little device too for doing this kind of thing when you need to heat something up. Did I see the Paul Allen Computer Museum walkthrough? I don't think I have. A bunch of people who are at the Vintage Computer Festival have been putting out walkthrough videos, and that's my latest YouTube video, is me talking about all the stories of meeting other YouTubers there and then doing the actual walkthrough as if, you know, you were there with me. You get to kind of see everything. I don't think the YouTube chat, you can kind of read it over there if somebody ends up talking. All right, this might end the stream when I pausing to scroll. There we go. All right, I'm gonna slide over here for a second and plug this in. I have a power center here, so multiple layers of potential popping of protection, so I don't blow an important thing. Give me 1 second here. Box 1. Yeah, it's plugged in. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick this up. Let's see. Probably only when I talk. Oh. Alright, let's see. Come on, pop. Don't want to break it. Not a good sound. It is so stuck on there. Oop, maybe. The right side let go, but the left side. I think I got it, and I don't think it broke. They are all intact. So that worked. 1, 2. Ooh, it is warm. And 3. None of them broke. You did it. So my mouse is like auto-scrolling upwards. This is a crappy old mouse. You dreamt of owning a C-64? A suggestion if you want to grab one is go to shopgoodwill.com. They're always on there for bidding, and you can get one for about $160, $170 probably, which I think is fair. You might have to fix it though. Okay, the mouse wheel. Just shut off the mouse wheel. This is why I stopped using this mouse, because it bounces. Okay, there. Now I just won't touch it, and you all should scroll so I can see chat. Right. Yeah, nothing fried. Now I have to get the keyboard unhooked without pulling too hard. Without hurting my nails that just got done today. This is the hazard of doing retro computing with the nails that I like to wear. Okay, keyboard off, and power LED. Gotta remember the red on top when I put this back on. That was plugged in right here. Alright, so keyboard is free. This one, by the way, I don't know if you can see. See if it'll zoom in. Look at. I don't know what caused that, but in storage, something degraded the plastic. Like it got sprayed with something. So that's not good. But this isn't the one I'm gonna convert, I don't think. This over here. I like that keyboard though, because it's got the gray function keys. The gray function keys are always my favorite. I don't like the tan ones as much. There's the shield. Alright, so what do we have? It is 1983, of course. Assembly number 25047 on the board. On the back, the serial number E018666290. Okay, the fuse is intact, right there. The battery here does not have any corrosion. So far, everything looks pretty good. There are there's quite a few chips and sockets already. So I could take this all the way off to look underneath and see if people had been working on this one. But this one, based on just seeing this, I think it's safe to go ahead and power it up. And I do have a AV to HDMI video converter ready to go here, so let me put that in. Actually, maybe I'll just power it on first, make sure nothing pops, and then we'll do that. So, the new brick is plugged in. The new brick has a nice little light and everything there too. Okay. So, power. You lost your C-64 in a fire a few years ago. Disk drive, monitor, printer, everything. Oh no. That's no good. It'll look so different with the keycaps. Yeah. Right. Oh wait, did I not turn on the right box plug here? Oh, CPU has to be turned on over here. Okay, so power center is turned on. The power center, by the way, that I'm using is one I got from the Vintage Computer Festival. I got a new one. Right. We have a red light. Power is going through. Okay, nothing popped. I should be wearing eye protection. Normally I wear glasses, but... Alright, no smoke. Let's power off and plug in the let's talk to you. Plug in the video. This is where I'm like, oh crap, which one was the video again? I don't want to force it into the wrong thing. I think it's the one on the left. No, it has to be this one, based on the... Right? Yes, okay, there we go. Right, let me see if the Elgato's... Oh no, I have to plug it in on my on my stream machine. Yeah, let's not see that. Like, dip my pigtail in there. Looks like an ad break's about to start. Let me dismiss it. See that. Defiance Factor, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 4 months in a row now. Alright, I'll be right back. I got to plug the video feed into the Elgato so we can see both. Give me 1 sec. Okay. So now, let me make sure the Elgato is ready to receive. No signal until we turn it on. And it's stretched out right now. I'll have to change the aspect ratio. Let me just do that first. Although it is upscaling to HDMI. Let's see what happens. Any video? Oh, hold on. I'll turn the new brick back on first. Maybe. This one's in great shape. Beautiful. Alright, so this one seems good. I do have the press cartridge. If I can find it. That we can let do its thing. Oh, are you hearing a hum? What's going on? Are you getting feedback or something? There, I shut it off for now. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it was going to be putting... So I'm not sure which, it's probably that upscaler was making a hum. Interesting. Okay. Well, what I can do is I'll go over on, actually it's right here, voice meter potato. I can just mute. Oh shoot, no I can't because it's not a separate thing. I need to see which line it's coming in on. Alright, I'm gonna turn it back on for a second, I'm sorry. Sorry. It was gone for a few seconds, but then when I spoke, I think I was muted too. We'll figure it out. Sorry, what was that? We had somebody. Some feedback hum, okay. G-Sharp, thank you so much for the 14 months in a row. I appreciate it. Alright, so the Elgato's plugged in over there. Let me... Wait a minute. It's listed twice here. That could be why. I may have had it being captured twice on the same screen. And then HD60 audio only. Let's remove that. I don't need that right now. Let's see if that was the issue, that it was being double captured. Let's see. Nope, it's still... Let me see if I can isolate it. Test. That's me. I'm still getting it though. Alright, that's irritating. I should be able to isolate this for you all. Here, an outfit is on point as per usual. Thank you, Lady Starloress. Like the ribbons. I have little barrettes holding my hair up in the back too. There's hearts on them. Yeah, when I muted that though, it muted my mic too. I don't know why they're linking them together. It's annoying. Well, the thing is, all I really want to do... Let's see, maybe I can mute it here. Let's go to properties on the Elgato. I just need to remember later that I've done this so it doesn't... Audio output. Could be an option to not monitor it. Oh, there you are. It is muted in OBS. That is so strange. Maybe there's just horrible filtering on this new Brick device. But yeah, the Elgato is showing muted here in OBS audio control. Interesting. Gotta be a way to do this. I mean, I could just mute while running the diagnostic and not say anything to y'all until it's done, because I just want to run the diagnostic. Don't you love Winamp? I love that it tells you all what I'm listening to, so I don't have to give credit constantly about who the artist is. And it's all paid for via artlist.io subscription, so it's all licensed both on YouTube and on here. So, alright, no, this is the fast load cartridge. Where is my diagnostics? It's getting warm in here. It was freaking 85 degrees in Illinois today. That's insane. Should not be allowed. Here's the dead test. Here, let me go back to the... Look at this. This is cute. Upside down. Hold on. It came with a sticker on it. C-64 dead test cartridge. So I'm gonna put it in, and what we'll do is power this off while I do this. I'll just mute the HD60 Elgato so that you don't hear that feedback. I want to let the dead test cartridge run. Get in there. It's really stiff. Okay. I do have deoxide spray. I might need to spray some of that in there. All right, so we're gonna let this run through. Let me mute. Voice meter. Yeah, I guess I need to get my mic on a different thing for you all. Test. Now what is that it's picking up? Let's see if I turn this on. There it is again. Like, hi to Donkey Girl. Sorry, there's feedback coming from somewhere that I need to mute. I was dead tested stuff. I figured it out. Because my Elgato is currently being fed by an AV to HDMI converter, I just unplugged the two audio plugs. So now we're just getting video only. And I don't know why the dead test is going to a blank screen. I think it's failing on one of the tests. So this is interesting. Oh, no, it was just, okay, so it was finishing up the RAM test, I think. But no errors yet, that's good. I just want to let this go. We'll see what happens. Thanks for the lurks, Dr. Animator. Got a giraffe on it with a space helmet. I'm just testing this one, Millsy. I have 3, and the plan is to use whichever one is working the best. I'm going to replace the keys with these fuchsia colored and white colored keys. And it's going to go in a VIC-20 case, which is a white case. So it's going to be like just a happier, brighter looking C-64. I've always wanted to customize one. So that's what I'm doing. And I was curious on how well all 3 of these are doing. So, because this one I literally have never turned on. This was one I acquired through Shop Goodwill. And it's been sitting in a box, and I finally got it out, successfully got it open without breaking the tabs, because it was sitting there for so long. Oh, these are actual C-64s. That's the C-64 motherboard. Right here. These are original, 1983. You can see the copyright on the motherboard, actually. Right here. 1983. I don't know if you can read it. If you can't, I can... Here, I can bring it closer. Actually, since it's powered on, I'm not going to move it. And then I have a second one up here, too, that I was going to check. Buffering for you? Are you on a phone? You can change your resolution to lower and it should stop. By the way, the thing projecting on the wall back there, that was one of the throne gifts that y'all sent me, so thank you. Maybe it's the coronal mass ejection. Did you all hear about that? There was a massive CME burst headed towards Earth that was going to hit last night and tonight, I think. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you have a chance of seeing northern lights between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. or something like that. Are we just repeating now? Let's see. I think this one is probably okay. One of the YouTuber retro YouTuber friends I've made is Adrian from Adrian's Digital Basement. He always takes these RF shields off because they're kind of annoying and they just degrade over time, and they're really meant for when you're using the TV output only, and I've got an adapter to go to the RCA plugs, so I don't need it. It's literally like foil. When people used to joke about wrapping your head in tin foil, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on your side there, Milsey. I think everyone else is okay. By the way, everyone, if we can get a shout out for Milsey Projects. Milsey is one of the newest streamers who's going to be doing Star Citizen. Just got signed up this week. I'm all set up. Yeah, I think we're good. We're looping now on the dead test. So that is encouraging. This one's good. Because one of these I want to keep pristine and not do anything to. This might be the one that I keep untouched. You're welcome for the shout out. Thank you for doing that, mods. Yeah, it's just looping and doing the dead test, no problem, so we're good. Alright, gonna shut it off. Unplug everything. And then we're gonna test the other one. And then I'm gonna bring back the one that I had completely taken out of the case and put in the VIC-20 case, and we're gonna power that one up and see if it passes the dead test, because that's the one I think I'm gonna use. But I have not run a dead test on it yet. Let's see if we can get this out of here. I wish there was a better case for this, but this dead test is working well. I'm happy about that. All right, let me shut off the Elgato there. So that's my workbench. That's what let's put this over here. By the way, I wanted to show, I brought over a couple of the things I brought home from the Vintage Computer Festival that I didn't show during my video on YouTube. Hi there, Too Old for Nick, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Oh, you've already used it? Good. So one of the things I got was this, someone just handed this to me. Because they came up to my my exhibit, and I was, you know, I had my Pentium 200 machine and my 486 DX250 doing Wing Commander 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. And they're like, you could maybe use this more than I would. And they handed me a TNT 2 Fanta video card. So that's really cool. An Asus. I assume it works. So I'm gonna probably use this in one of my builds. I have a couple 486 machines that I bought in the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest 2023 that I haven't even done anything with yet. So that's what I'll probably use that for. And then I was going to show you these were things I bought from my neighbors who were selling a bunch of stuff. So I have Intel Pentium chip. I am going to have to plug in the numbers to see what each of these are. Another Intel Pentium. Another 486 DX. This one, let me see if I can read that. I gotta close my far-seeing eye so I can see up close. It is a 486 DX 33 megahertz. So that's awesome. And some of the pins were bent on these, but I already bent them back. And then we have another Intel Pentium that's needs to be cleaned up. And I think this one is another 46, yeah. This one is another 33. So that was kind of nice. They gave me a good price on them. And then I have a bunch of Award BIOS chips, which always come in handy. So I love this music track. I did one of my racing Star Citizen videos with it. Alright, so this 46, I think I'll put it back together off camera later because I want to get into this one. So where can I safely stash this? Actually I'm gonna go put it, there's like a bin back here I'm gonna put it on. Hopefully this does not have any spiders in it right now because I just carried it. This is a case I just wanted to show you that I got from the Vintage Computer Festival for $10. I do not have a 386 build, so it is a 386 SX16 according to the case. That might not be what's in there, but I'm gonna build this one out at some point. There is, yeah, it is just the case, so, but I think I already have one 386 motherboard. I don't know. If not, I do kind of want it to be a 386, so if not, I'll find a good one. There is a power supply in here too that I can check out and make sure it's delivering the right power. Just multimeter it. Alright, so it needs to be cleaned up. It's got some dirt on it and it's very grimy, but at some point this one will get new life, so that'll be fun. I do see some cobwebs in there. I'll be right back. Alright, should we open another C-64 and run a test on it? Hey, Notable Joe. 47 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's a long time to support the channel. Alright, this one I don't think we haven't removed any of the screws yet. So, very gently set it on the keyboard. Have any of you been watching the Lord of the Rings TV series? I just finished it, the latest season. Some of it was good, some of it was annoying, but I enjoyed it for the most part. I'm just glad they're producing some new content for it. But I do wish more original stories, science fiction and fantasy type things would be made instead of rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. It's like freaking Hollywood studios are too afraid to give new authors and new series a chance. And it's kind of annoying. Alright, those are out. Let's flip it over. Oh, I usually read off the serial number. This one, serial number is P01611659. So, do I have to get the hairdryer out again? Trying to be very careful. What was the show spun off the Golden Compass? Was that the one with the... Okay, that was bad. That might have cracked. I lifted it too high. Let's see. No? That sounded horrible. I don't know if you all heard that, but somehow it's okay. Ooh. Oh crap. This one's got rust on the shields. This one is gonna need work. Alright, hold on. Let me move some stuff so you can see. Alright, get the keyboard off. You can see the mess already in there. I might need gloves for this one. This is gross. The keyboard has a white plug instead of a red one. And I do believe whoever plugged this back in had it backwards. Because the keyboard on the other one was spun this way. That's interesting. With the red on top. Remember I mentioned that when I was unplugging the other one? So I don't know if somebody worked on this and did a bad... Look at that. Oh, that is nasty. Well, I have a project C-64 to work on to fix. We'll put this over here. Again, this was when I hadn't opened. Oh my goodness, this is weird. This is different layout. It's a 1982. This is an entire year earlier. This is an early one, everybody. It probably still will boot. Yeah, we need to see what's... Ooh! A little spider. I don't know if you can see that crawling. Very tiny. He was inside there, I think. Little orb weaver with the big back end. I'm gonna let him go. Let him go do his thing. He's too tiny to bite me anyway. Gotta debug it. You win the night, Notable Joe. That was great. and Garand, great minds think alike. What's cool and old school bug. Well done, both of you. That's hilarious. I'm sorry I disturbed that poor little spider. Alright, yeah, this is disgusting. This one's gonna need a full cleaning. There is like a film all over the entire board. This might have had water damage. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, the rust is a giveaway that there was water inside. But, I mean, you can literally stick these things in a bathtub, scrub them with a toothbrush, use soap and water on them, like mild soap obviously, and let them completely dry, and they'll run. So, that's what I'm gonna end up doing, I think, on this one. That's right, Manprint. Always a good starting point. That's my chair. The dishwasher? That might be a little too harsh. This is wild though. Like this is, I think, the earliest one I've ever opened. So, oh, like that needs to be cleaned too. There's a very dark coming off of the power switch. It's extremely dark there. Okay. Get a good look at the mess. I kind of want to, this one obviously too someone had opened because there's no shield. So unless it was early enough where they didn't have the shield, I don't know. I want to pop this off. Let's see. There's my... Here, I gotta grab a better screwdriver, but it's... I do have one little one upstairs. A flathead. Like this one's kind of flimsy, but I don't want to use the case as my bracing point. Don't worry, I've had my shots. Touching rusty metal. Come on. There. A little dirty underneath, but the rust is mostly on the top. Looks interesting too. Like, why is the... I think that's the SID chip. Looks like somebody tried to put a heatsink on it. That is a ceramic one. I think it is just water that got in here and caused some devastation because the doesn't look like it's coming from any of the capacitors or anything. Let's take it out all the way. The rust is on the lid. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is on the lid and not inside. So hopefully. And I could just leave that off. That doesn't even need to be put back on to use this. Go. Oh, the rest. So grimy. Why do I like doing this again? Just kidding. It's always fun. more there. Hey, Dennis Dobbins. Oh, there's an ad. If you're on Twitch, you had an ad. I see someone on YouTube saying symptoms, general dead board. This one I haven't powered on yet. I opened it up and was just looking, found a bunch of rust in here. So this is just an initial look at it. I got it from Shop Goodwill a long time ago, just now finally getting to it. And we looked at another one that's working fine. So far one good one that might be an issue here. See what's going on underneath here too. Oh, there is still a shield here. The part I might want to wear gloves because this is yucky metal. Let me go grab my gloves. Be right back, everybody. Thank you so much, Dennis Dobbins, for the tier 1 for 27 months. What's on the bottom of this lid? This was the heatsink connector. So just a piece of metal with some, you know, a conductive piece of metal that transfers heat to this outer shell for the SID chip. The SID chip is video chip. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some gloves just to try and yank that off so I can see the underneath. I'll be right back. Unless I have a pair here? No, I don't. They're all the way upstairs. Be right back, everybody. Enjoy the music. They were actually right down here. They weren't upstairs. Thanks, G-Sharp. Get that fan hammer going. Gotta go with the red or pink 3M gloves. All right. Now we can peel and not hurt myself, I think. Oh wait, this is gonna require desoldering. That's right. It's soldered here, here, here. I think even here and on the back. I do have a soldering gun and I do have a desoldering gun. Do I care enough to see the underside? That kind of work I normally don't do on stream, but especially because I need to be careful about breathing in this stuff. Shoot. We could always still plug this in and try the dead test and see if it magically works. Might as well. We might as well see what we're dealing with. I'm gonna plug it in. I mean, we got the new brick. It should if there's anything really weird going on with the power, to be protected enough where it's not going to be a problem. Put the video in first. Turn the Elgato back on. Plug's kind of weird. There. Okay. New brick on. I'm gonna lean back. Yeah. SID chip's not functioning, most likely. We are not getting video. Right, powering off, powering that off, unplugging, and I'm gonna apply some pressure to the chips because the socketed ones might have they might not be in all the way. I can always pull them out too and put them back in. We'll see. That one did move on the corner. Funny, none of the RAM is socketed. Right. And this time, while it's running, I'll see if any of them are getting really hot. Any of the chips. You got to fix a Vectrex and all the chips needed reseating. Yeah. Those Vectrex displays are so cool. Alright, here we go. Oh. Did that wrong, or let me turn on the new brick. Here. You see the new brick here? Anything this time? Usually it goes right to a black screen, then shows the video, so our buddy... I think this SID chip is definitely bad. It does not look happy. I could probably swap the one from the good one and put it in there. I'm interested. Let's see. Let me get my little chip pulling tool here. I have a couple choices for pulling this. Let's see. I don't know that I want to use this. Do you think it'll get in there? Yeah, I'm gonna scratch the top if I use that. And they're really good. I do need to order some different tools. Like I would love to have one that's not metal on metal. Okay, we'll use this after all. Got it. A little bit of bent pin on the end. Okay. See, now I'm like, do I really want to pull a good one from a working machine? I wish I had a separate SID chip just sitting here to use for this thing, but I think it'll be okay. I just gotta be careful. Let me go grab the other one. Little flower hitched a ride. Oh, see, look how much nicer this one. Look at the differences in the boards. 1982, 1983, both Commodore 64s. Pretty wild. Yeah, that's a revision A. And this is a revision C. So we're talking very early. If I can get this one to work, I'm going to be really happy, to be honest. Hey there, A0, welcome. Let's see, forget on these. On the other side. It should pop off this way, I think. Come on. Let go. There we go. Gotcha. More sharp metal. Hey there, Maggie on CeeLo. Welcome. Alright, so working video chip. We're gonna take it out of here, risk busting it, but just gonna have to be careful. You can already tell how different it looks than this old ceramic one. I think I actually have some chips that can be coated as SID chips that I got from, it's a long story, but alright, let's try and go perfectly straight up. Are you doing this? That was good. Not a single bent pin. Beautiful. Right. And then here, we're gonna go put this, I'm gonna hold on to this. We'll put this away and come back and stick it in there. Hi there, Matrix Omega. Also, hi to anyone on YouTube. The new brick is powered down. There's no power going to here, even though I'm... Alright, just to be paranoid, let's unplug it. Popping a chip in. There's the little clippy. Yes, it goes this way. I'll just use my fingers. Y'all like how I have to close one eye? I'm getting old. The blast from the past, yeah. Where's my wrist strap? My wrist strap is you touch the metal. I do have one. But if you touch metal before doing this kind of thing, you're fine. Ooh. Oh no, I got thermal paste on my fingers. Ew, ew, ew. Killing me. Okay. She's in. I'm gonna go clean my fingers in a minute, but let's try it. Got her back on. Bad SID chip on the first one. But is it gonna actually boot? Okay, we are getting video though. We're getting a video signal. But there's probably another bad chip going on here. Interesting. Yeah, this one's gonna be a project. Put the dead test in just to see if it'll give me any feedback. Put it in for a minute. There. Is it gonna give us anything? No, we definitely have other things going on with this one. Actually, I'm seeing some, oh, and we have a flashing screen. So, yeah. There's, alright, let me power down before I start putting my fingers near it. Let's get this out of here. Okay. So, one thing I just noticed, and I think it was like this before, I just didn't see it. Let me turn off that so you can see. I see damage right here. There's, those are blackened. I don't know if they popped or what. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot to look at on this one, and I do want to desolder that and reveal the shield, but it's already kind of leaked tonight. I'm not going to do that for this one because we know we have a good one there, and then I still want to test the one that's already in the VIC-20 case that I think I'm going to use. So let me pull this chip back out and put it back in the good one. Down there. Oh no. The shield wall is closer to the chip on this one, and this chip is longer. This is gonna make it difficult to pull. That's annoying. Yeah, don't bend the pins. Ooh, I bent one badly. Damn it. No, no, no. Silly Ari. I'm gonna have to do that under a microscope. I'm creating problems for myself. Alright, I can fix that though. I'm no stranger to bent pins. Usually it's on a 46 chip, but not that. Alright, I'll get that one fixed later. Let's test the other machine before I create more problems for myself. So this is option 3. This is the one we had spent some time with on that other stream that I did. My hands are gross now. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna fire this one up and see how it goes. This one is, again, 1983. A Rev B though, not a Rev C. So the one that's working totally fine, that I just bent a pin on the SID chip from, is the latest one that I have, the Rev C. So that probably makes sense, I guess. That it would be the one that just still works fine. But let's find out how this one's doing. I'm just going to try powering on it first. New brick is still plugged in. Let me turn on Elgato. Ad's about to start, but let's do this first. Wait, why is the Elgato black screen? Uh-oh. Oh no. We have 2 that are down. This one's not powering up. I'm gonna have to look at the SID chip in this one too. The video. Dang it. Well, at least, so it might end up being the motherboard from there that I used for the project, but I want at least 2 good working machines here. So interesting. And I'm gonna have to check and see too, like if the power is getting to the 12-volt rail and the 5 volts or whatever. I do wonder. No? Yeah, I might have to that light goes off. There we go. Let's peel this one off too. Just take a look at the chip. Oh, someone's already been in here. Because these are peeled back already. Like bending the case. Doing this stuff while live is a bit of a challenge. It's like, I'm already trying to be careful, but when it comes to having a whole bunch of people watch you and then you don't want to mess up a piece of retro tech while live, that's for sure. There we go. Try to brace it against the right kind of object. Sweet. It's crazy how different all the different revolutions of the boards are. Pretty wild, actually. So regardless, do I even have my needle nose down here? I think my needle nose pliers are upstairs. I really need to fix this one pin, because I might as well try it in this board too. True, it was kind of letting a bit of a signal through. No bend pins. Sorry, I just realized I left the Elgato on, so you didn't see me pull that, but... Oh yes, you did. It was in the bottom. There. But that one looks good. No issues getting that one off. But it's likely a busted one. Alright, let me go grab my needle nose pliers so I can bend that pin back, and then we're gonna try it in this board. Be right back. Quick question for you all. When I walk upstairs like that, does the music get choppy? Because it does feed through to my these over-the-ear headphones, and for me, I start to lose the Bluetooth signal a little bit. I don't think that affects you. Did the music get weird, or was it fine? It's just a thing I'm curious about. Okay, good. I thought so. It shouldn't affect it. Oh my gosh, I really probably should. I have a magnifying glass for my soldering work. I might need to bring that out. Here, maybe I should just stand and do this where you can see what I'm doing. See? Oh. Not a good bend. See, tunnel pressure. Please. Not bad. That might do it. I want to get cleared out a little bit. Did the playlist go all the way through? I think it did. Alright, and I got tons of thermal paste on this finger now. Because I was too worried about holding it tight. Well, alright. So this is the good one. Good Sid chip. Yuck. Let me... Oh, the music's just quiet on this track. I thought it stopped. Right, gentle pushes. The marker is pointing up there, so it's going in the right direction. And oh my gosh. I'm offset. No. This is why I shouldn't do this live. I should have my head like right up in there so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I was literally putting it in the wrong slots. Grr. I can't even get this little thing here. Did you all let me work on your machine? Okay. Alright, no harm done. That was just... Need to check the holes. Make sure I'm getting it in the right hole. There. Your tail get in the way. Good? Are we good? Something seems to be obstructing. There. Rock solid. Alright. Where'd my power plug go? Hey Ramar, welcome. Your PTSD is flaring up. Watch the pins. Sorry. I'm gonna... Thermal paste isn't toxic, is it? Alright, let's turn the Elgato back on. Let's see what we see. 3, 2, 1, contact. Now remember, this board was not functioning, but this chip is the good chip. It should... Nothing? Just seeing if anything's hot. Probably take a while before it got really hot. The chip's in there correctly. You bum machines. This one's gonna require more diagnostic stuff. So I'm gonna do... I think my plan with these two that aren't functional is... Honestly, I need to do a little research again and watch some of the C-64 repair videos on YouTube from other streamers who do this. Well, other YouTubers. Like Adrian Black's a good one, where how they systematically go through each thing. I know I can get my multimeter out, I know I can check the power rails, but obviously we're getting power because the screen's changing. But whether or not the signal's getting through to the RAM and getting through the PAL chip and all that, I don't know. So we have one, if I want to complete the project and do this, so this is the VIC-20 case, where I want to have it in a white case. I could just use the one that I know is functional. So at least I've answered the questions I wanted to answer tonight on these 3 machines. I know that my Rev C board is the good one, totally functional. This is the good SID chip. And yeah, so if I want to just continue and get the project done, I can do that and build it out that way. And then these can be repair machines that I do on a stream or that I just record working on and then turn into videos with the highlights. So hey there, Haunt. Thank you so much for the Prime sub for 10 months now. Oh, we did make the end of the playlist. How long have I been live for? I guess we're at over 90 minutes now. That was about what I thought this was going to be. About a 90 to 2 hour stream. I wasn't even originally planning to stream tonight, but I was messing around with getting everything set up here, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just go live and make sure I know which computer I can use for the project. Oh yeah, Zentry, if you do exclamation point enter and it tells you too many tickets, it just means you've gotten in already, because it's 1 ticket per person for the giveaway. And that giveaway will be drawn the next Star Citizen stream I do. I think I'm in the wrong category right now. I should probably do science and technology for these workbench streams. But anyway. G-Sharp saying hi to some people on YouTube. But I think what I'm gonna do is, actually I better power this off. Well, you know what? Wait, now that it's been running for, let's do that. Check for heat again. Nothing's overly warm. I could try the dead test to see. Oh, did shut it off. Goofy. You know what, let's pop the dead test in. See if it shows anything. I doubt it will since we're not getting video, but... Ow. Okay. Nothing? This is a MOS chip here, the socketed one. I wonder... Wait, on my other one, was that socketed? Because maybe I can swap that out to see if this one will work. I'm tempted to do that, but I might bend more pins. A heat sensor gun? So I have... Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh, to test the temperature. I know what you mean. With the little light. little laser? No, I don't. Pros use their hands. Heat sensors are so this century. Alright, well, again, I've been able to do what I wanted, I think. Again, just for people who've gotten here a little later, the goal is to be able to, I want to put together a white cased C-64, and I'm going to use custom keys to make it fun and pretty. For my like personal display back there, it's going to go right there. And I want to keep one pristine. That is, well, pristine is the wrong word, because you know, you've seen me swapping a SID chip around. None of the chips end up lasting forever, so you're never gonna find a C-64. Well, you might find one, but it's rare that all the chips are original. So but you can swap good chips from other boards and get one working. And there are some replacement chips. You can actually program some ICs to take the place of a SID chip and to take the place... Oh wait, the SID chip might be the one you can't. But there's ways to get these working still, so... Yeah, this thermal paste is ancient on these machines, so it came very gross. Like, I have to go clean my fingers. Yeah, this is C-64 number 3 from tonight's stream. If you want to watch the VOD, I am gonna edit this and put it as a shorter video on YouTube. Actually, I might wait until I get to the point where I'm putting that machine together and have it be like the story of, you know, going through the 3 machines and then eventually finding the one that I'm going to use and then putting it together. So the YouTube video might be a ways away before I put that out there. But if you all enjoyed this and you like my retro content, go follow me on YouTube, subscribe there. I put a video out on Monday night all about the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest that I attended. I was an exhibitor there. I had my 4060 X250 playing Wing Commander 1 and 2 for people, and then a Pentium 200 that was set up to do Wing Commander 3 and 4. And I had a whole bunch of information about the games and why they were important to driving home computing technology and getting people to buy new sound cards and stuff, because that's what Chris Roberts has a knack for, is getting us all to spend more money. So but yeah, the experience there was amazing. It was so much fun, and I talk a lot about being an exhibitor and some of the YouTubers that are way more famous and have way more viewers than I do that came by and talked to me, and it was fun. So if you want to go watch that when the stream's done, which I'm gonna wrap up here in just a few minutes, I am a little tempted to swap this out to see if this board will work with just this chip replaced. If you all want to hang out for a few more minutes, I could do that real quick. Let's see. No one is more famous than me, yeah, right? Thanks, Notable Joe. But, ooh, I'm gonna get thermal paste on my dress if I'm not careful. By the way, just an example. Retro Alcove hoodies. There's Retro Alcove coffee mugs that are black with that logo on it, and they look amazing. I have a 15-ounce one. I love it. So do exclamation point merch if you want to get that logo on anything. It's kind of a nondescript retro PC that has little aspects of a whole bunch of different retro PCs in it, so I don't get sued. But it was an original design by Mellow Graphics, who does my emotes and stuff. So, all right, let's see. I think if I can pull that chip out of this other machine, we'll see if it works. So this is the good board that we had no issues with. So this moss chip was 65th week of 1981. Oh, same manufacture time. Never mind. I read the wrong one. So this one's March of 84, and this one is December of 84. Okay. So we think potentially this one's bad, and this one I know is good. So here we go. We're gonna pull chips again, potentially bending pins. Be careful. As that lands on my toe. Smooth and straight, smooth and straight. Beautiful. Okay, so this one potentially bad, but making a mess. Right. This motherboard, it is wild. I mean, you can just tell the different, look at the difference in color of these boards. This is the Rev C again, so much later. Well, not much later. Things were just moving so fast back then. The changes. Nice. That was perfect. Okay, what do y'all think the odds are that this one's gonna power up now and work fine? Don't bounce. In there all the way. Seven Cities of Gold. It's a nice list. Alright, I just snooze the ads because it's kind of the last thing we're trying for the night. Okay. Power on the new brick. Here we go. Let's turn on the Elgato. Anything? Okay, so this one must have something else going on, maybe in the RAM or something. Because that is two good chips there. And again, I think it's useless to put the dead test chip or cartridge in, but let's try it anyway. A little bit of rockabilly music going on. Okay, here we go. Archon, I freaking love Archon Battle Chess. That was a great game. It shouldn't be an Elgato issue. I was just checking the connection there because I did kind of step over there earlier. Try it again. And again, this is the Rev B that did not respond. The board over here is the one that we had no issues with. But these are the two chips from that board. That's what we've been doing. Question. I've never tried that. My favorite C-64 game of all time, I've played it on stream a lot, is Gorf. I am really good at Gorf. That single shot to kill the mothership is one of the most satisfying things in gaming of my life. I freaking love that moment where, especially if you do it really early, like take one shot to get an opening, and if you somehow hit it on the next shot, which I've done before, it is amazing. Like perfect timing. Gorf is a great game. Yeah, so this is not happening. This one's not happy. Ooh. Wait. This one's very hot. That is really, yeah. Okay. This chip, it's a moss chip too. Moss chips are known for kind of going bad. Yep, I think that's the culprit. There may be more than one issue, but this is a little hot too. Oh, let me turn off. Sorry. So, this is hot. And this one. Yeah, those are hot to the touch. Oh no, Christian. So, one of the things I was still... My dad passed away last year, but I always told him I was upset with him still for making me give my Commodore... Or, sorry, my Laser 128 Apple IIe compatible machine. It was one of those luggables with a handle. He talked me into giving it to my half uncle and half aunt, who are actually younger than me because my grandpa remarried and he had kids again, and they didn't have a computer, so we were getting another machine, and my dad was like, well, you don't need that one anymore then, right? And I'm like, but I love that machine. So I have a Commodore or a Laser 128 back here that's another project. It's got broken keys and a bunch of other things that I'm going to try and restore to try and get my machine back. But we give them my software too. Like I had a bunch of great stuff for a Laser 128 and I miss it. So, but yeah, the Laser, and it was a 128EX, and this one is a 128. So I'm still, there was one I looked at the show I was thinking about buying, but at that point my phone literally died at the show and my screen was dead. So I was like, I'm gonna have to spend like $800 on a new phone. So I didn't spend the money on it, but one of these days I'll get a 128EX again. Anyway, let's power down. I think I should just pull these chips. Might as well do it while you all are watching. You can see the drama if I mess up. So this should be the good one. Oh, here, let's just unplug this, even though The new brick's powered off. There's no power going through this line, but and pull. Right there. Oh, she's fine. Let's get this to chip out too. Okay, so good chips will go in the center here. Alright, one more time for the Sid chip. I gave a headache tonight with a bent pin. That was better. I think it's okay. Alright. Let's put them back in the good one and make sure the good machine is still working. That I haven't created worse problems for myself. So again, this is the VIC-20 case, you know, the white case that I'm going to end up using for this project and put a custom C-64 build. We're gonna get the good one back together, make sure it's still good, and then call it a night. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Light bend on one pin. There. Okay. And if you're ever putting chips in, a little marker at the top, you see that little half oval? It's not going to focus, I don't think. There's a little half oval near my pointing finger at the top of the screen. There is not that half oval on the bottom, so that goes this way. That's how you know which way to put it in. I mean, they're all lining up still. Come on. I feel like one is still bent slightly, but I'm not. Yep. I am top there. It usually is the ones on the ends that get a slight bend when you pull a chip. There. You were 9 years old and you repaired them over 36 years ago? Or 30 years ago? There's something about working on these machines, it's so, I don't know, it's so fun. Because they're more simple, you know? You can actually repair them. Again, where is the little marker? There it is. There we go. Let's fire it up. Make sure it's still good. So this will be the one I use, I think, to turn into a pink and white keyboard. New brick on. Let's turn on Elgato to capture this. Let's take a swig. Cheers, everybody. Oh, there's an ad break. I'm gonna wait 1 minute. for that final moment. Yeah. I just noticed. Thanks, G-Sharp. $25 seconds. Gotta love Winamp. Hi there, Kigo. Alright, everyone's back from the ad break, I think. So we're gonna power it on. You didn't miss anything. Also, welcome, Kiko. I don't know if you heard me because the ads. Alright, here we go. This should power on fine. I did not damage anything pulling those two chips out and using them in the other boards. We are good. Alright, so I'll run the dead test one more time too. And we should get no issues on this machine. We'll just let this run. Unless my truss falls off. Oh, this was fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I know exactly which machine to use. I can just take this one out of here, get it in that VIC-20 case, and start popping the keys on the keyboard. Actually, I can pop the keys on the keyboard without even swapping things yet, but I'm still deciding if I'm going to do that on screen because I don't know how fun it is for you all to watch me just pop keys out of a keyboard and replace them, but I might do that as more of like a time-lapse thing on a YouTube video instead, where I record the whole thing, but then, you know, show it sped up. Doing the RAM test, I think. The screen will go black or all white for a little bit and then come back. I'm so happy. One good machine. We don't know if the game ports are good or not, but obviously I have, you know, 3 machines here. If either of those game ports are bad, you can always swap one. So Winamp is old. I've been joking with my friends a lot lately because I've been wearing pigtails and I've been like adopting like a much younger looking style and everything, and it's totally because of how old I'm getting. I'm refusing to look like an old soccer mom. No thank you. I'm a 70s baby. You all forget that. I was born in the 1970s. These days, I don't know, there's a lot of ways to kind of keep your skin looking useful. Hey, New Soul Sounds. By the way, everyone, New Soul Sounds created the opening music for my streams. So for that first 10 minutes, that's what you were hearing. Custom made for my channel. You were born in 71. You are older than me. Alright, so I think the dead test is cycling now. I'm starting over. So we are good. This machine will be good. And I can use it for the project. Come on, just a second. Did y'all hear my air conditioning kick on? It makes like a really loud buzz when it goes on. There we go. I don't know why this particular dead test goes with a blank screen during the RAM test. It might just need a new revision put on the chip. Alright, but I'm gonna start wrapping up here. We're gonna find someone to raid. Actually, because of the machine I'm on, do you mind, G-Sharp or anyone else, suggesting a Star Citizen streamer to raid out to? Someone who's live? And we'll just do that. You were born in 70, Dennis Dobbins? Nice. Anyway, you all are great. I had a lot of fun doing this. It's always fun to hang out with people while working on this stuff. Kelsar Prime, perfect. Okay. Here, let me type that in. I've got my fun. Here, let's turn off the Elgato. This is my little Bluetooth keyboard. I freaking love this thing, and it works anywhere in the room. So let's I click back over to chat. Raid Kelsar Prime. As I say that, we're missing keys. Probably because there's just a chair and stuff in between where the computer's at. There we go. Kelsar Prime. Yep. Alright, everyone go tell Kelsar Prime I said hello. I'm gonna go eat right away, so I might pop in and just say hi, but as usual, I'm on a weird food schedule. All I've eaten today is yogurt and granola. And some chocolate. Oh, and I have a reminder to take some medication, so I gotta go do that. Alright everybody, love you all. It was so much fun. We will see you next time, and go follow my YouTube, subscribe there please, watch the latest video. It is a fun one with the Vintage Computer Festival. Alright, see y'all next time. I'm gonna go to the ending screen, and then we're gonna read out. Bye! Thank you for the support and the subs tonight. See you next time.